Lovely crypto world. I hope everybody doing well. Longing, shorting, sideways, backwards, whatever suits you. I hope you all are nice in profits. So today is going to be quite a short stream than usual, just because I have some things afterwards to do on mentoring stuff, and eventually the day's coming to the end on my holidays. So I will need to organize everything and prepare myself for tripping around. Let's get started then. I hope everything's gonna be fine with TradingView. Doesn't look like. Anyway, it's quite on a slow today. Let's see what we got in a couple days already. So, quite a significant move. Like I said, I really wish we went a little bit higher into the resistance and even gaining the December, just to have a better structure on the whole price action. So far, massive push, quite aggressive actually as well on a 1 day candle, or for one 4 hour candle. Good to see, but unfortunately efficiency price and another one and another one, so we still continue in the aggressive movements. Let's see if we continue right now from the weekly, if we're gonna hold it. And so far right now, one of those two gain those structures and there is more positivity to the upside. Still, there's a lot of resistance above us, so there's going to be a lot of shorts as well for until then. But gaining anything, gaining the structures, gaining the levels, it's all good. Still, we not gonna lose the 844. So this is the level that I really don't want to lose for the continuation. Either way, we still can come back and test it and have another higher low from it, or to continue. All good and dandy with that. First thing, that's only the ground. Yeah, it's I know it's a glitch or something. I don't know. It's weird how it shows right now. I know it's on the index. Anyway, I don't want to change it. The heights, yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm gonna see it over here or on the different charts in a second. Yeah, I know it's a weird one. I don't know. I just automatically said that. But let's see. I had lately really a lot of glitches on that one as well, on the index charts. The first thing what I wanna talk about it as well is liquidity. Unfortunately, we still have quite a dead zone over here. Let me draw it a little bit better, this area. So we might see a little bounce from it back to the back to those liquidity 150x's to take them out. And actually they are quite perfectly qua placement, just because if you're gonna do something like that, then you might have a bounce from it for the continuation. Either now go lower, still we can go higher from it, so there is a lot potentials way to go higher. But yeah, still that zone is a dead zone. We might bounce back from it. Let's see. To the downside, there is still a nicer wall of liquidity I quite like. Even if we go lower than that, then yeah, still not really breaking big of the structure, but we still holding off the low. Then even if you're not gonna break that one, all good. Doesn't matter what you're gonna do over here and which range you're gonna form it. Then, like I said, quite a big pocket of resistance liquidity, so there's gonna be definitely any kind of reaction from it. So, and it's been actually a long time there, so quite big liquidity from, what's that, 10 Oh, 3 axis or 5 axis maybe, I don't know which color it is, but it's quite thick over here. So yeah, that's quite interesting actually. Potentially everything is quite high, and on the money flow we quite even actually, if I can say that. Yeah, quite. Let's go back to the chart. So yeah, what you want to see for the continuation, hold this, the daily, then forget the weekly because it's weird placement. Hold this, continue, but then of course we still gonna see any kind of reaction from the bearish backtest from it. And my phone, it's starting getting always the same thing. Over here you might see any kind of bearish retest, just because we broke this low, the low what brought us over here. So then it's as well, we might actually, what I'm curious actually to see is if we're gonna grind something, wrong one, something like this maybe. This is one thing when I'm looking at it, just to grind a little bit more and fill the dead zone liquidity over here, just because we will have any kind of range from it. If not, then of course we're gonna break out from it and continue to the downside, and the best position would be something like that actually to do. So not sure if the last one's gonna play out. Can be. Hey Sam, all good, legend. Maybe it will be really good. It will show you a lot of strength in the market, but then we go like, yeah, parabolic to the upside. If we do that, if we grab all of the liquidity, come back just to the daily, bounce from it and continue, that will be really lovely to see for a change. So far I think the middle is gonna play out a little bit more on the side, just to grind a little bit more liquidity, grab the last leftover from the downside, and then continue from it. That might be, that's why I'm kind of looking for it. So far we 2 days already holding this this structure, so let's see how strong it's gonna be. Asia didn't do much. Asia didn't do it much, no. So yeah, still I really want to see any kind of reaction from the early open, and then see how deep we will have the pullback from it, and we might have any kind of significant range forming, definitely, I guess. Been a while from this move, and then we'll go up, yeah. So we might see any kind of range formation over here just before we go in any kind of direction. And that's yeah, it might fill any kind of gaps, leftover gaps from the liquidity pockets, or even to the downside or to the upside. So we might see even one more wick to the downside, just to grab all the leftover liquidity, but that's just gonna be the wick, come back, close it, and moon it, so to speak. So that will be not that crazy even to have it, or to see it happen. Let's see how that's gonna be. So far what I want to see is as well the close those ones. I want to see the levels, how they played out. Oh, that was on 1 hour. Yeah, exactly. I put it last week. Yeah, was it last week? When was it? The 3rd. Yeah, last week. We start this week, 2 days ago. Jesus, I'm sorry, I'm not really like on the days, just because I'm like not even in my mind like living normally when I'm on holiday. So yeah, like I said, over here, gain or lose it. Structure was same with this one, but I said like we might break out from this because it's quite not formed like well for me to have a significant, because we broke this swing, so we went lower, and this was the first stop, and it's always giving you any kind of resistance. Like you see, we had it we still have it. We're still trading below that. Keeping the daily open, that would be really cool if we continue from it, but let's see. So far we still have the 4-hour swings created on the downside for the first time in ages, I guess. And what I really want to see is, like I said, the 1 hour gain or lose the level. That's why I want to see gain it, and then you will go to the yearly. Those ones actually doesn't matter that much because it's a reference. So this one can go. You still have the 4 hour from your previous swing. So gaining one of those even, or the yearly, it means you will break out or just fight against the resistance. And I almost choke out my coffee on the table. So yeah, those ones, to be honest, 92.7, yeah, 92.7. It's gonna be nice to see any kind of reaction from it. If not, then we're still gonna be trading in the range over here till we're gonna break out to the downside. I don't think so. We had like significant, quite aggressive movements already from it, and we solids. Yeah, we're holding it solidly. So far, so good. So yeah, let's see. Nothing major happens right now. Yeah, if we start coming back to the daily, so over here, and failing that even, then yeah, you might see quite a quick move to the downside just to test, hopefully test the lows from it, just because of the fair value gap over here. So nothing else gonna hold us, not even the previous daily opens. March, yeah, we might see bounce from it technically. If not, then there is still a lot of support. I guess I drew that one on the SUFIP as well, and we literally like not even touched it on the index. Maybe on different kind of charts we did, but on this one we didn't even come close to it. So still valid in that position. So we might still see any kind of reaction from it, and below that one we have quite a pocket of liquidity as well. So quite a lot actually to do right now. 80%, but I'm thinking we're gonna range from it. So yeah, this kind of things will happen just because before we're gonna break out, form the liquidity to the upside more, fill up the gaps, and then continue. I really hope we're gonna continue in any kind of way to the upside, just because sometimes it gets bored to play only one side, and I really want to build my juicy longs for now. So yeah, let's see. I hope I'm not gonna be stopped out on that one as well, like I did on this swing. I had my stop loss a little bit too tight, so it is what it is. Sometimes it happened. So far, actually not much happening right now, and I seriously thought we're gonna have some more aggressive movement to the upside, but it seems that this one might hold even a little bit better than I thought so far. Let's see. And especially now, this is the first quite bullish structure what we're building. Hopefully we're gonna hold it. Even when we didn't gain the previous structure, we did create a higher high from the below. So I really hope we're gonna hold this. If not, then yeah, that's gonna be another fail. Fill up the leftover of the CME gap, and then yeah, hopefully, or I don't think so, but if we're gonna go lower than the previous low, then 73 is definitely on the table, but not anymore for now. That's on the levels. And this one might go away. If you all have any kind of tickers or any kind of charts that you want me to go through, let me know. I might squeeze some into it even before I bounce from it. And I want to go through the do the time frames as well. Quite a move both ways. It's weird to see this actually, this kind of candles on the weekly, but yeah, it is what it is. We have right now big solid 2 candles full wicks, so let's see which one we're gonna go which way. So far in this inside it, and we are middling on the oscillator. So yeah, next one need to be really really strong bullish to go higher and gain this previous range, and from there we pick up and we might go to the all-time highs and even higher. Hopefully that will be cool. That really will be cool. Daily, quite the candles both ways, so it took a lot, quite a hit actually, and they are really perfect actually next to each other. So it's rare that you see them like that perfect, but either way we are due for some bounce to the upside on the daily. Definitely that's a strong movement, so hopefully we're gonna create it right now from it. 4 hour we just been on it, and the lastly 1 hour. Yeah, and from the 1 hour to the lower time frame, I guess, like I can think about it, we might have some movement to the upside just to test pullback or little retracements to the levels before we go higher. So yeah, that's I guess all on the structure wise. Not much happened. So I mean, the biggest CME gap, even what we created in history, what I can remember, it's been closed already. So that was quick one. Quick up movement up and then quick down, so quite a BART again. And now we did it as well on the opposite side, and let's see what we're gonna create now. And so far we have really aggressive movements. They are fun, they are really, they could be scary, but they're a little bit as well pain in the ass, because a lot of price fair value gaps created. So aggressive movements in the order box, people get skipped as well by. So yeah, we need to come back to those levels, and then you have some significant movement from that one. And yeah, sometimes you have this CME gaps as well created. If that happens as well on the weekends, it's pain in the ass sometimes. It is what it is. Now, what I'm watching right now for both ways is I will short this just because the resistance and the liquidity from it, and I will play any shorts from it, and coming a little bit to the downside, I will still fill and continue filling my longs till we're not gonna break anything. So that's the 2 ways what I'm watching for now. Right now, it's not really for me either way. It's not really a place for taking any trades, just because I don't have time for watching them or being on the chart. But and this doesn't quite, I don't know, speak to me right now. See you, Sam. See you later. Cheers. Oh, by the way, I need to ask you later something. I will DM you. Yeah, 4 hour, it's climbing, so we might see going a little bit higher. Fail on the structure, depends what we're gonna do. I really hope we're gonna gain the structure and then fail, just because I don't want to see any failures from the yearly. Why? Because then significant, you're gonna have some aggressive movement to the downside, and we might break some things from it. So then it shows more weakness if we're not gonna start gaining any bigger structure, and I would not like that, just because I'm trying to get my mentality back on the longs than shorts. So let's see how that's gonna play out. So far I'm really watching those 2 levels, break one of them, and it's all fine and dandy. But still, what I wanna look for it. Oh yeah, 1 hour. Let's say let's see how that's gonna look like. I think there will be some take. Hype refrain 4 hour daily, please, mate. Yeah, sure. No worries. I will have a look on that one. Yeah, even 1 hour doesn't have any liquidity. But yeah, let's see. This will be a nice step off as well from it. Level. Yeah, see, we need to gain this structure to get to the liquidity, so that will be perfect to play from it. But then eventually, if you do that, grab it, you always come back. We might even come back to grab this, and that will be perfect high-low situation and continuation to the upside. That will be really awesome. And as well, nice to see if I will be back in town and start trading more. So yeah, that will be really cool for it. Hype and BloFin. Let's go for some tickers. Let's go BloFin first. And even on 1 hour, it's already. Oh, did I add some scribbles on it? Really? Okay, fair enough. Didn't do it, but still holding the by the level. Anyway, I have no idea what it was. I mean, this already says enough, right? You have your low, high, low, high, low, high, high, high. Continue. Hopefully you're gonna do something like that and gain the structure. You might see one more push down from it, and then of course then you have fully continued the whole range to the upside and break out from it. That will be really awesome. Yeah, so far it plays really good and it holds the structure perfectly, and yeah, gain everything what you need to gain on the way up. Maybe it's, oh, what's happened? Maybe it's doing slowly, but it's still good. Really perfect if you want to go on long, keep up with the daily open, and yeah, this might be a good place to go for it. Of course, 4 hours later it's get really quite high already, so you might see one more move, even maybe even lower, but then still you hold your structure if you hold this this price action on the previous daily. So yeah, that's what's happening with the charts today. If I go back, fucking weird. Okay, anyway, so yeah, looks good. That one is really looking good for a change. Actually, from Jesus, it's been quite a way, right? So yeah, it will be really nice if that one shows quite strength and people jumping in on it, because it deserves the upwards movements, the gains, and the profits. So yeah, keep an eye on it, but it's quite nice swings, and yeah, daily or previous daily, those two levels. You losing the 0.048, then I would suggest we will have another low, and I hope it's not gonna create something like this again, because that's gonna be painful, of course. If this is just trapping the longs, then yeah, this might play out and you fail and you go drastically to the downside again. But I hope that's not gonna happen. I hope you're gonna hold your level over here and this one, and just have pretty nice continuation. One more aggressive move from here and go. So yeah, how does it look like on the liquidity? I might do the bands on that one. If that's gonna load. Oh shit. Ah, jeez. That's quite a slay. Oh, perfect. Perfect touch. Yeah, definitely we will have some pullback from it. and even we might cool off the 4-hour oscillator. So if this is coming to the daily or previous daily and the 4-hour oscillator is quite low, then yeah, you have a bigger chance to go to the upside and gain the whole structure, come back for it, and then go with the flow. Really, really good one. Now let's keep the liquidity. That might be helpful as well. 15 bucks. Who knew we're gonna see that on hype? As well, if you didn't cut this long, then wait for maybe any kind of we did it already, retest from the previous swing, so there is no chance to do it again. Now you want to see to gain the daily. That's the most important right now for any kind of continuation. Be aware that from this structure, and just because the liquidity band as well, you might see one more aggressive push from it. Test this swing and then continue. Hopefully gain this structure, and then you have the perfect continuation to the upwards. So far it's still going to the upside, it's still holding, so yeah, it's still good. Even 4-hour oscillator agrees with it. Liquidity, yeah, there is still to take something, so you might have moved to the weekly even, yeah, to the weekly, or even gain this, then come back to the daily and have something like that, even bigger move. So yeah, still a lot to do on 4-hour, but pretty good so far. And yeah, 50 bucks, man. That was really really good to take on it. And I guess that's quite, yeah, just, yeah, if you're gonna start to gain this structure, then the next level is February. I don't think you're gonna stop on the yearly. Yeah, just because then your bands will be below your price action, and then you will have the continuation. So yeah, pretty good so far. I hope you got those longs, because I'm not sure if you're gonna see this price action if you're not gonna go lower again. So yeah, oh, that's enough. Sol. Do I have Sol over here? I should. Or I'm blind. Yeah. Jackie, what you up to? How you doing, mate? Oh, look at that. The scribble. It even plays out. Gee, to the dot. Fuck. Okay. Let's not do that again. And yeah, I guess, like I said, you came back. There's this structure. You gained it even. So perfect close above everything. And then, of course, you have the pullback with a little bit of loss of this swing, unfortunately. Same like Bitcoin it does. So that's why I'm struggling as well to go higher. But yeah, you're still holding the 127, so it's all good. And you really need to hold that level, because there is not much below us for all the levels and structures. Let me have a look. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna zoom out because trading is quite slow, just because I need to stream and record at the same time. But from next week it's gonna be all better with the new PC. Yeah, gain the daily, come back to the daily again, gain that, and then of course, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of levels on above us, but that doesn't much matter actually, because then the only thing what you want to focus is the next level. It's weekly. Come back to weekly again. You might see as well on Solana something more like playing around in the range and then pop it up to the weekly. I might be more reasonable as well, just because it was like quite aggressive both ways. So we took a lot of liquidity, and now we might build it up again. Let's see how that looks actually on the levels. Scribbles. I hope my scribbles doesn't gonna play out, but oh fucking hell. There you go. You leave this, then yeah, this might be your bounce position. And yeah, for Solana we have shitloads of liquidity to the upside, so if you're gonna start taking it, oh my god, look at that, this is just like juicy money pocket, like fucking hell. So yeah, a lot of to do, and there is no point to go lower, so this hopefully will be your low, and from now on it's only upwards. Build those long positions on it. Like I said, just because of this move, it was quite aggressive on both ways. You might see some range formation just to build up a little bit more, grab on it, and then continue from. I'm not sure if, I mean, it all depends what kind of fart's gonna pull out Trump. So yeah, if you're gonna have another one big ass, then always gonna have a retracement and build up again from it, and yeah, it's always like pain in the ass. I just like normal price action and stable price action without this aggressive movement, because like I said, if they go aggressive up, then they're always coming back. Even aggressive or not, they always come back, just because we leave a lot of behind and we need to fill up the books, efficiency and fair value gaps and CME gaps, whatever. And even when they don't need to play out, they still do. So yeah, I think that's all on Solana. There's nothing much to say. Still positive, going up, gain a daily, then just upside, and make sure you watch those liquidity, because from those we might have as well, like I drew over here a little bit higher, always some reaction from it, just because our 150 axis and I have even the 250. So yeah. They are quite significant on those pullbacks, and 4 hour oscillator looks good, really good and juicy. So, and even if you come back first to the downside, grab this, might be as well fine. Create a another higher low and continue from there. All good. If you're not gonna lose the May, then it's all good, and then in that position. Yeah, I don't think I have more to add to that, actually. Let's come back, let's see what Bitty is doing. Are we going for the bearish retest? Hopefully, let's see. Like I said, see what's gonna happen around the yearly, if you're gonna gain the previous structure or not. Then you might see any kind of pullback from it, and you see how deep that's gonna be. And yes, I don't give any damn about any kind of news or photo or whatever, but there is something on Friday, I guess, what's coming out and could be significant in the market or not. Depends what Trump's gonna say, of course, because lately people are starting a little bit too much listening to him. But yeah. That's my opinion, of course. ADA, how are those reserves doing? This one is quite good. Didn't even retest back fully. Yeah, really good. Potential go even higher than that, but yeah. Even if you took out all of the liquidity, Jesus Christ, that was like massive. I really would like to see know how much it was actually for ADA that they take out. It's really interesting. But then another one, you creating like protection wall below that with the liquidity. So either way, come back and continue, or just go fully ballistic, doesn't matter. All good and dandy. Or we might see any kind of reaction from the weekly. One more tap and then go. All three, all good. Losing, it doesn't matter if you even lose this structure and go and come back to Q2, you still will have bigger reaction from this pocket. So there is nothing to worry about ADA. Anyway. And let's see the moon boys, what they're doing. Oh fucking hell, look at that. Like sucked into the pocket. They gained the structure, the range, but not the bigger one, so still fighting for it. Yeah, this one may take a little bit longer to play out. They might do any kind of shit shenanigans with range, going to the lows just to fill this up. I'm not sure if this is gonna spike up and grab the liquidity, just because it's quite bigger dead zone, and it's even bigger below the resistant area. So I think they're gonna play out a little bit more in the range. What did we have? ADA, XRP, oh yeah, Solana, we talk about it, right? And Doge. It's well, perfect high low. Same as XRP, I guess. But still, there's much more to the top side on that one. Yeah, Jesus, a lot to take. So Doge might even go to 140. E1 go if they can, if they will push it. But yep, still shit lot to do, and there's a lot of to fill either way. So range forming, definitely, because the weekly, I'm not sure this one will pump into the weekly and go higher straight. You never know what they're gonna do and what Elon or Trump's gonna post about it or talk about it. The favorite meme coins. So yeah, so far so good in the market actually. We are holding. Still we're gonna hold. Oh, this one didn't hold that well, I guess. Oh shit, that's unfortunate. But it created a lower low, but okay. Potential go to March. And yeah, that one might grind a little bit longer on the range just to fill this. Yeah, unfortunate they went lower, but let's see. Quite interesting how that looks like. Oh shit, lovely. Oh my god, as well, seriously. Yeah, that one is a little bit pain to watch for it. Jesus. Still a lot to the upside, but as well a lot to fill in. And same, another lower low. Even second one they created. Wait, what? They did it yesterday as well. Oh my god. Yeah, that's painful. This one needs really, really a lot of strength to fight, to hold the levels, or even to go higher than that. But Jesus, I'm really gonna watch it and see how that's gonna play out, because it's painful to see it's quite like rolling down the cliff constantly. Even the biggest ass move doesn't help. Let's see. I really wish they're gonna do something about it, and if gonna be strong enough. We will see in the future how that's gonna play out. Yeah, so far so good. We're still holding it. Yeah, you really want to see gain the yearly and the upside of the structure for the continuation on Bitcoin. That would be really nice for the change. This looks good. It's okay to have those movements in between, that aggressive and that big, until we're not gonna break to the downside and leave it behind, because that's gonna be pain. Or later. So far so good. Let's see if we're gonna go higher. I want to fill those shorts for the last time and fill my longs again, and then we might see some nice big movements from it. But yeah, still we're not gonna break it, of course. The structure, this is important. And this is all like a little bit, be careful with it. Just because we go and test this structure, that's all fine and dandy, but close below March means we might even go lower, and that's the pain in the ass with those levels and those swings, and exactly this kind of position of price action as aggressive movements, just because there is an inefficiency in it still, and there is a fair value gap in it. So come back to it and start closing below March, and this shit. Leave this, fine, fuck it, we don't care if you leave this, we don't need to come back. But then, yeah, I really want to see something like this. Close above this and come back. That's weekly, then maybe March. And continue from it one more week and go. High, low, yeah, that could be perfect as well. So let's keep in mind that. And I think maybe we'll see some good price action next week if this gonna hold. If not, if it starts to go around, then that's gonna be sucks. Just because 4 hour it's getting quite high. It still have room to move, of course. But if you look those movements, we came into the top line and we starting directly to turn around. So that means even if we're gonna have a bigger move, we turn around and go lower. So that, and just to compare this movement with this kind of small oscillator, then yeah, it's significant that we can have this again, or a couple times or whatever. No, let's not do that. I will fix it later. Yeah. Anything else, guys, that you want to talk about it before I'm gonna bounce? Just because my students are waiting for me. Hey, mate. How are you doing? Are you getting better? I hope so. Need to kick your ass. People are typing, so I'm gonna wait a second. Look at you. Good, man. Happy for you. Fine. Going back in the game. That's what we want. Me too. From next week, I'm coming as well back. Back in the game of trading and reality of, unfortunately. Jesus, there are like already 22 packages waiting for me at home. Sonic? Sonic? I seriously need to get used to that name. I always think about that comic, Sonics. Oh man. Oh, yes, yeah, that's why I knew it. It's not gonna be full. I guess the gate might have a full or more. Okay, if this is all, then we need to roll with it. Just because they changed the ticker and they update the charts as well, I guess. So I don't think we're gonna have more than that. If there is any longer chart, then let me know. I will take that one, but so far. And that sucks because we really don't know what's the previous ticker was doing. I hate when they do that. OKX maybe. Ah, fuck it. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, so far, and this is sucks because you really don't know what's happened over here. I don't remember the old ticker of it, and yeah, to go by that takes time. So far, a low. Yeah, it sucks because you don't know. Yeah, low from that swing. It's all fine. This one really need to put work in it. Just to gain anything, and even that right now you are backtesting previous range. So if you fail that, mate, oh mate, hold you chair. So first thing first, gain this, and then you look for March or weekly open, And what you really want to do, because there is nothing in between, you need to gain this structure. So you have your low. If this is your high, you need to create a higher high for any kind of continuation. And then from that point of view, you need to hold that level by higher low. So a lot of work to do, mate, from here, from this low. And that's just because we don't have any history on that one because of the new ticker and changing of the names. So yeah, this is the way. And so far, yeah, oscillator sounds good. It looks good even after this horrible fucking hell, what the fuck happens over here? Jesus, a lot of money flow. So you really need to gain that structure that weekly. And it sucks just because that is 20% what you need to do. I have no idea why it's doing this. So yeah, you need to keep in mind with that's gonna create any kind of pressure on the whole project and coin. And going on the low time frame, Jesus. Yeah, lower time frame, mate, hold your horses. Okay, all fine and dandy if you're gonna close 4 hours above this structure, and then the pullback from 1 hour from the oscillator to cool it down, it's not gonna be lower than this structure. Otherwise, losing this structure, I'm not sure you're gonna hold it with the wick, so you might see any potential to the downside. If not, continue, gain the March either or this, gain this, and have then a small pullback to the previous swing, and then you might continue. But even then, that's already 10% movement what you need to create. So yeah, keep in mind in that. Let me know. I'm quite interested what this is gonna do, but it sucks because we don't have the history of it, so I don't know what's the lower than that. So far on 15 minutes, and that's really sucks because 50 minutes is 50 minutes and we don't like that. It's holding the structure, it's creating higher highs, but even that is already overbought. And 10 minutes, it's gonna be the same. All of the time, lower time frame is gonna be overbought. Yeah, getting there. So yeah, that's your last hope. Hold this, come back, retest this because you didn't have a proper retest on a daily, and then continue. This is Firewood Sun. For some old reason, every time she entered this live stream, she will lose audio. Happening when the switches from the lab to photo disk lab trying to. First thing first, Discord is really annoying and shitty as a company in 2025. They're lagging behind, and what they do with the audio streaming and capturing of any kind of screen, it's shit because it breaks everything. Even if we as a speaker we come in the on the stage, I will share my screen, not my trading view only, but my fully screen. So every app when I'm gonna open up, you will hear my voice double, like an echo chamber. You can imagine how annoying that is when we find out that. So like Orca said as well, yeah, uninstall, reboot or retest, or make sure you have like latest updates from it as well. So yeah, it's annoying. Discord is really annoying, and I'm ashamed even that they operated in 2025 like this. But unfortunately, we don't have anything else to go. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, never mind. Even then, all of those sessions are recorded, so she will be able to rewatch them. Even on my, let me pull the links on my YouTube, or you will find my links over here, all of them together, so she can make use of that one as well. She knows it. She knows where to find the videos, so she can rewatch them. Unfortunately, it sucks because you will rewatch them, but for now it is what it is. Oh, I'm really need to get used to events and streaming. I feel like I'm not myself right now. I don't know. I'm so tired, and anyway, that's a different thing. I feel weird somehow. So buffless. That is happening on both her phone and laptop. Yeah, that's weird if it happened on both laptop and phone. Device seems audio about that. So that might be as well latency on your internet, maybe. If it's on both. I don't know. It's weird. Let me know if she sorted it out. Or if you sort it out for her. I could have the short over here on a lower time frame scalp, but not today. Anyway, guys, do you want me to have a look on different things, different projects or indicators? So far, I'm still here, just because I will need to bounce in a moment. Yeah, that might be as well, but either way, if that's happened on laptop and phone, I don't know if Bluetooth devices have something to do with it, but Tia, Jesus boy, you really want to piss me off, right? Avex, I will. Oh, seriously, I just went on XRP, and one thing and one thing only. Not your cup of tea. Good one. One thing only. I will never in my whole life long XRP. XRP for me it's only shorting. Never. I will never put a long on that one. So no. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck happens over here? See? And this makes me just depressed. Okay, there goes my back. Nice straight line. Yeah, I know. Bearish backtest. And what we do right now? Oh, fucking hell, the oscillate on a daily. It's horrible. You really want to hold this level as a higher low and continue from it. Otherwise, man, I hope we're not gonna go lower, because that's gonna fucking hit my back. And I guess from everybody as well. Yeah, 4 hours is still okay. Daily looks shit. But 4 hour, yeah. The thing is, on 4 hour, we lost the previous swing. And then still the only one what's holding us is the $3 one. So going back and retest that one, that's all fine, and hold that. If not, then yeah, we will go lower. So you really want to hold this level, not to break anything from it, because you have, right, on 4 hour you continue to the upside, but what that creates, what I already said, you bearish backtest your previous range and your whole fucking structure of the whole existence of the coin. You trap the longs in it. So you might do something like that and then fucking nuke from it, right? If you trap them. Well, let's hope that's not gonna happen, and we continue from it on the next higher low. That will be really cool. So far, be really careful with it. Looks good on a low time frame, but daily it's shit. No, I'm not gonna look at XRP. Forget about it. I just did, even against my own will. AVAX. Jesus. Why? Why they cannot fucking hold the whole structure? Yeah, another low, but quite a buyback as well on that one, so that's already quite good. Yeah, but that's same as the rest of the coins that I just went through. If you have this low, I mean, the only thing which you really want, and yes, fucking weekly, you need to come back to that level. And imagine that you're gonna do something like this. How fucking painful it's gonna be. Let's do this. Come back to it, fucking bearish back test, and do another low. You don't fucking want that. Just because we still can, because there is still a potential of the swings, right? What we did, and we failed those ones. So fucking hell, we fail all those ones. We're holding on the higher swing of the previous on the 90 bucks on the structure. All good and dandy, but then what you're gonna do is something like this, maybe fuck around over here, create any kind of structure, and hopefully you will go up from it. Hopefully. Because right now, this is the only what you hold. And losing the daily, it's fucked, because you will create that lower low again. And losing from here, you go lower, just because you don't have the strength on it. Coming back all here, without even gaining this position or this structure, still gives you more strength in it to go higher than losing it from the daily right now and go to the low. Happily, 4 hour looks like we might go higher, but that's still a lot of time, and you still need to gain fucking weekly and do it. Don't get me wrong, but that's again 22 fucking percent of the move. So yeah, it can happen, because I mean, we used to have the bigger moves. Yeah, still you need to do more work on that one. Unfortunately. So that's on the alts. Let me have a look on Bitcoin one more time, a little bit on the lower time frame, what's happening. And there it is. I fucking missed it. I could have a nice scalp. Anyway, this is what it is. Everything for you guys. Jackie Chan, what you doing here? You're not even saying a word. I said to you hello, mate, but you didn't bother to say anything back? Okay, okay. Yeah, so we will fuck around over here, right? So far. We really don't want to lose March. That's already one thing, but losing the daily, that means we will break out of the structure, and what you're gonna create then is go around again. And that's not fun to do. Why? It's gonna take a lot of more time to go up. And like I said, we didn't even come back and fully get to the support on this chart, but that's only on the index. We might dipped into it, but didn't go deep enough. And that's fine if we're gonna hold it, but there's still much more. Right now, that's your higher low already. We don't need to confirm that. That's your higher low. Come back, test the weekly again, break down from the weekly, you start to create a new lower low. So if you continue on that one, you continue on the bearish side. So keep in mind that this was a little bit of fuckery, unfortunately. It is what it is. And yeah, continue to the upside, all fine and dandy. Then you go to the yearly. Right now, keep this. It's going to be your higher low. Come back, test the weekly and bounce from it, all fine. If not, lower low. And you have a new lower low in it, and then you change your structure. You change your not only your structure but characters as well. So yeah, and all of the lower time frame looks like they are quite yeah, 1 hour shows some weakness, or 50 minutes shows some weakness, and I guess yeah, 1 hour even, yeah, that's the thing. 1 hour shows some weakness. So if you're gonna see some retracement on 1 hour, it can be it can be as well quite heavy. So we might go to March, test this, and then that's gonna be the beauty of it. Just because if you're gonna do something like this, hold this and continue from it, then technically, and that's quite funny, technically you create your V bottom, right? So this UV bottom structure, and then you have the continuation. So this becomes your support. I have no idea why tools are not working on TradingView. Why I cannot remove things with the hotkeys. Anyway, everybody has these struggles with TradingView, Discord, everything goes down, fortunately. Ondo. Oh. Ondo. Sounds weird. I guess. Same fucking issue, but that one gives a little bit more strength, I guess. Yeah, see? So, same thing. I'm not gonna draw because I fucking... Same thing. So, this is your lower low, right? From this whole structure. And that's... Yeah, okay. Just because you had the bigger pullback from... buyback from it, right? You already halfway of filling the whole previous structure. So, right now, you continue this and gain weekly, gain this structure weekly, and then have a continuation. What you can see as well, I hate this. What you might see on that one is more something like this, right? Weekly or even longer range as well, fine. But holding the Q2, March, daily, previous daily, and for sure the August as well. This, if this you turn this in your support, all good. Then you have the continuation to the upside. Just because this one shows already a bit more strength in it as a buyback, it's all good. I'm happy to see that. Then the previous coins, what was like already like around the daily just. So then you have more room to go to the upside and hold this structure eventually. Losing this, I mean, for this coin, it's not that big a deal, just because that's going to be go to Q4. So it's not that big gap in between the levels. Some of the coins have bigger gaps below. So losing algos, then you go to Q4 and you're going to form something similar structure as this. Low, and then come back, test your previous swing as a bearish retest, come back, create higher low, and continue. Yeah, and even that, like, guys, what you see right now, this formation is happening on all of the coins. Every coin had this formation. If it is lower low or higher low, what's created over here, it's all the same. We still need to gain the weekly because we all fail on the weekly. Most of the coins, I mean, there's gonna be some coins that they didn't, but most of the coins fail on the weekly. So that's your target always. And remember that, like, what I always do, that's why I'm watching Sundays as well, and that's why it's quite an important day for me. Sundays, like weekly open. Why? Just because I know if you're gonna fail or lose or gained it, then that means you will come back and retest that. Fail that means you will come back and retest it, fail it, and then go again. Or literally you will have like aggressive movement and then gain it in one go. So yeah, and this formation happening like almost on the whole market right now. But yeah, so this one is quite good, strong. For now it's really strong how it looks. So yeah, watch out for it and yeah, play it as levels. Anything else, my lovely childrens? Maybe you can fix your problem. Don't send news. No, you're just helping out. Okay, I was thinking you want to ask something. So yeah, I think I was clear. It's all good and dandy. It's gonna be a short one just because I have students to help. And those days, next my days, actually, it's gonna be like quite low on trading and in the server, just because I will need to organize the trip back. Unfortunately, I will need to leave Norway. Yeah, and from next week it's gonna be awesome, hopefully, just because I will have my own new PC. I just order parts from it, so I'm gonna build my fucking beast of a PC. That's gonna be like, yeah, crazy one. Actually, if you click on those links, there is a link with the parts what I ordered. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole new setup, and hopefully it's gonna be much better than right now what I have, especially the better one than I have over here in Norway, but even at home. So yeah, then like I said, keep up. Let's see if we're gonna gain the weekly and the yearly. Gain the structure. Even if you don't gain the structure, it's all fine, just because we already have a support built below, and even if we come back, it's as well all fine, especially when we're gonna hold it. That's the most important, hold this structure. So yeah, this is very important to keep in mind. There is a liquidity below and there is liquidity above, but be aware, really guys, be aware. There is shitloads of liquidity over here, right? A lot. But another thing, there is a dead zone somewhere over here, if I'm right. Or was it higher? Sorry, there was higher. Sorry. Said like weird, I didn't see it. So wait, let me put it like this way. So there is the dead zone. And in between you have the liquidity. I forgot that this wick over here. So insane setup. It's a beast, mate. I was done. I was thinking like I'm gonna do it for like a half mid range. Like, fuck it, I'm going away. Only the thing is, it pissed me off because I couldn't order MDM cards because they didn't have it in stock. So I needed to go with Nvidia. So yeah. Unfortunately, it's the green. I will change it later on. Yeah, I'm gonna blow the horn. Yeah, I think it's enough. I have at home one more, almost the same but bigger voltage. as well, so I can swap if it's necessary. But what I calculated, it should be fine with this setup. If not, I'm gonna take another one. Fuck it. So yeah, keep in mind, guys, that zone and liquidity above. So there's gonna be a lot of resistance from it, and we will see some shorts as well forming to the downside, and hopefully we will keep this as a support and continue from it. That's the most important thing. Starting losing something, then it's gonna be really shitty, just because gaining even this support still doesn't say much, because we have this area over here what will keep us quite busy of going through, like I said, with this a lot of liquidity. So yeah, there's a lot to do still, and that sounds for whole market. Oh shit, now we go a little bit to the downside. See, there goes my scalp again. Anyway, so keep in mind this, and keep in mind the levels, keep in mind the closes, the range, and even the structure. That's the most important, and the rest it will play out. We still need to have some time. We're not gonna do it in one go. We didn't do it in one go over here, we didn't do it over here, and we didn't do it over here. So it doesn't make sense, and it's not even like in the cards that we're gonna do it now. So yeah, keep in mind, make sure you check your charts, your levels daily, and then play it by it. Yeah, I think that's all what I want to say, and I will end my recording right now. I will be in the chat for a minute of couple, just to speak with people, and afterwards I will go to my mentoring lessons, and I will see you on Sunday. Lovely Sunday firesides. Quite chill stream. It's gonna be, I think that's gonna be the last one from the mountains, because I'm planning to go in Monday, or yeah, something like Monday or Tuesday, maybe back to Holland, and then yeah, starts the start of reality. Back to the business and daily life. Unfortunately, no more snow, boring ass country it's gonna be. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. If you're gonna watch it on YouTube, you're gonna like it or even comment it. I like the comments on there. And yeah, see you next Sunday, guys. Have fun. See you on the flip side.